Welcome to the Ash, CFC Morgan Field for tonight's Section 9 football contest between the Washingtonville Wizards and your Warwick Valley Wildcats. It's Mighty Might night here tonight. Warwick has got off to a really fast start. They are 2-0 with victories over Valley Central, and yes, they brought the Spirit Trophy home by defeating Goshen on 9/11. I'm Ryan Candy to call tonight's play-by-play action. Alongside me to do the color analysis is Brendan Rink. Brendan, how you doing tonight?
I'm feeling good tonight. Friday night, we're probably under the lights. Very excited to see our boys play.
Yes, Brendan, nothing could be better. So what are three key things that the Wildcats need to do tonight to secure a victory?
Well, number one, we just have to stay balanced on offense, have our running players to play action. Number two, we got to win the line. We got to win the line of scrimmage game on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Have a really high chance of being successful if we do. Number three, we got to close out the game. We can't let Washingtonville hang in. If we have a big lead, close out the game, play the whole 60 minutes.
Okay, Brebs, good analysis. The Wildcats have a lot of good players, but who's the one key player for the victory tonight?
One player that stands out to us is QB1, Nick DeMarco, who has really emerged as a really good QB over the past year. Probably last year he was a junior, this year a senior, and has really come for a big night tonight.
Well, you heard it first from Brebs. Nick DeMarco and the Wildcats are looking to go 3-0 tonight. It's Mighty Might night. Stick around for these messages, and kickoff will be right around the corner.
Have you ever wanted to go somewhere with a fantastic, welcoming atmosphere and a must-visit in Warwick? Halligan's Public House is the best place for you and the whole family. At Halligan's, the list of expectations are set since they have high-quality food and drinks. Some of the highlights include the country burger, the French onion soup, as well as plenty more mouth-watering dishes.
The tacos here are the most amazing tacos ever.
You can't have high-quality food without an amazing staff. The staff works hard to please the customers, and trust me, they do an excellent job at it, making high-quality drinks.
I like a double Jameson with ginger ale.
With the stellar service and top-notch food, it is complete with a welcoming, family-friendly atmosphere. But on Friday nights after dark, the doors are open for great music and drinks for adults. Halligan's Public House, your home away from home, located at 22 West Street in Warwick, New York.
Welcome to the Ashley Morgan Field. We're back here and we're ready for a kickoff. As you see, the captains and the coaching staff and everybody's ready here on Mighty Might night tonight. It's going to be a special night. The Cats are currently 2-0. I'm Ryan Candy here to call the play-by-play. Alongside me for the color analysis is Brendan Rink. Brendan, what are you expecting at tonight's game?
I'm expecting a really good game tonight, under the lights. Really excited to see how Nick DeMarco operates his offense.
Nick DeMarco's been doing well. He was a key component in the Spirit Trophy game where him and Owen Hoyen had some great plays in the third quarter. Actually, one of his touchdowns to go ahead, I thought was a key moment. I wasn't there. I was listening on the radio as I was traveling up to Neversink, and I lost signal in Monticello. But I know that Coach Chirico and the rest of the staff, like Warren Batafia, who played for Coach Chirico, and the Garsha brothers, were really excited to bring that Spirit Trophy home, especially on September 11th. And that was a great day. There were a lot of commemorations throughout this country, especially throughout this region, like the Met-Yankee Subway Series game. And the Cats are 2-0, and it's exciting. And as you can see, the sidelines here, there's Christian Felix, number 73, getting ready. And we're ready to go here in Wildcat country.
Here we go.
I don't know if you knew this, Brebs, but the cheerleaders were quarantined and were not here for Game 1 versus Valley Central. So they're also excited to be back here at the Ash. It's a beautiful night. They see Coach Brad Garsha going over some of the offensive schemes.
Yeah, it seems like we're going to have a lot of good plays from DeMarco, hopefully. It'll be first time under the lights we're calling a game, so that'll be a fun experience.
Yeah, this is our second game together. We were here in the Fall 2 season last spring. It was a little weird, but it was great to be, under the mic and calling a game. This is the second time in the history of Warwick Valley Television, so it was exciting. I'm looking for Ryan McLaughlin to contribute. He's number 10. He makes a lot of big plays. I'm also looking for Owen Hoyen, who's been running the rock pretty well and trying to kill a clock. Here we go. Ready for kickoff. That's number 19, Drew Borner. He's a junior. I know Drew went to the Dan Orner kicking camp. Dan Orner is somebody who graduated here in the late 90s. He had a brief stint in the NFL. played at Michigan State and North Carolina. And here we go. Drew Borner will kick off here at the Ash. Everybody sprints down the field. And that's going to be a touchback. So the Wizards, I believe, in high school, they start at the 35-yard line, but we'll double-check that and see where they spot the ball.
We're going to glimpse now of Washingtonville's offense, who are taking the field first.
Yeah, Washingtonville's currently 0-1. They played Middletown. I think they had a situation where they were quarantined as well. And let's see what they can do here on their first drive here.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, Aiden Marmore, who is a sophomore and who also plays quarterback on defense.
And you saw Justin Hurd there on the screen earlier, defensive player for the Cats. He's a safety. And here we go. Looks like a handoff up the gut. Who's coming up with the ball? That's number 2, Ryan Lombardi.
Nice play. One of my keys to the game was
so Ryan Lombardi, good for a couple. It's a second down situation for the Wizards. Warwick defense with a pretty good stop there. Looks like it's about 2nd and 8 for the Cats. That's number 4, Kai Bahinicki, quarterback for the Wizards. Another handoff, number 2. In and on the tackle here, looks like he's stepping on him, is number 7 for the Cats, Declan McCurdy.
Seems like Washington really likes to hand it off in the middle, try to like up the gut through the whole line.
It looks like that'll be a 3rd and 6 situation as you hear the Hells Bells toll, played by DJ Chris. Big 3rd down situation for the Cats. Let's see if we can come up with a nice defensive stop here.
Watch out for that, number 53 on defense.
Handoff again, Bahinicki gives to the premier back. In on the tackle for the Cats, number 53, Matt Amataro. Big 3rd down stop. Looks like it'll be about 4th and 6 for the Wizards. Do you think they'll go here in their own territory?
Nah, the first drive of the game. Way too early for that.
From around the 33-yard line?
It looks like they are going for it.
They like to go for it, Brebs.
Interesting decision.
They're being bold. I kind of like it. I kind of like the aggression. That's number 44, Jake Dury leading the charge. Big 4th down stop. And the Cats will take over in Wizard territory.
That is a huge play at the beginning of the game. Going for it at 4th and 6 on their own territory, it's going to be a huge uplift for the Warwick's offense. Nick DeMarco is ready to take the charge.
Great defensive message sent by captain and senior number 44, Jake Dury. I'm sure he's very psyched. You know, Jake didn't play much in the first game. He was concussed. He didn't know if he'd come back in the Spirit Trophy game. He did play in that game. I don't really know how much he contributed because I didn't see it. But I've had Jake a lot in class. He's matured over the years, and he's really psyched to be number 44, the leader of this Wildcat football team. DeMarco's pass is caught by, I'm sorry, was dropped and out of bounds by Justin Hurd.
Justin Hurd dropped, 2nd down.
So I thought Justin Hurd caught that, but the drop, it'll be 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
And we got Nick DeMarco, who last year really liked the RPO plays. See that again here. Try to go into Joe.
There you go, DeMarco, hand off. Looked like that was Hurd, but Hurd doesn't usually play running back. Oh, fumble on the play. 20! Extra yardage there for Dan Thorson.
Nice power running there from Dan Thorson.
Close to a first
down.
Will they give it to him? Don't see the chains moving yet.
Remember, my second key to winning this game was winning the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Yes,
they show that right there.
Our PA announcer, Chris Andre, was announced 3rd and inches. So it's a 3rd and short situation here for the Wildcats. Too loud? Let's see what the Cats can do here in this 3rd and short situation. Dan Thorson gets the shotgun snap. In on the tackle, number 54, James McGinnis for the Wizards.
Could not get any yardage there.
And that's going to stop a little momentum here for the Cats as you thought they'd get an easy, first down on this set of downs.
See, I thought DeMarco was going to keep it there. He had a lay to his left.
Well, that's part of the offensive scheme. They're always in the shotgun set with a running back lined up next to him, so they could pass out to the sidelines. They could give it to Dan Thorson, and it looks like the Cats are going to go for it here early in the first quarter with 9:20 left. DeMarco rolls out, throw intended for McLaughlin, and is caught in the 5-yard. Oh, touchdown, Ryan McLaughlin. I don't see any flags on the play. I like that aggressive play call by the offensive coordinator. And the Cats are on the board, 6-0. Ryan McLaughlin is pumped up. Good job, number 10.
Nice play. Nice rollout from DeMarco, going all the way to his left, finding his big wide receiver, McLaughlin, for the touchdown.
Justin Hurd on to hold. Drew Borner on for the extra point. Kick is up. And the signal is that it is good. Hurd and Borner celebrate. Number 80 on the celebration as well. And there we go. Did you know that Ryan McLaughlin's father, Dennis, played football with Coach Chirico in the 80s? And his father also helps out Coach Rosa, one of the coordinators on staff, with the varsity baseball team.
Yes, very nice dude. Have talked to him on a few occasions. Could not ask for a better start from Warwick. Perfect for Friday Night Lights.
Great start for the Cats. 8-13, 7-0. They can't be happy, especially when they thought that 3rd and short went soft, and they had a 4th and inches situation. As we get a look at the crowd here, and it's just a nice night here. We have Sue Abel talking to staff, and who's back for the Wizards there to return? That's number 3.
We got Cole
Poglashek, slot receiver and linebacker. He's a senior.
Now we'll see throughout the game when Washingtonville has those 3rd and 1 conversions to go. Would they be aggressive or would they be conservative more?
Yeah, then you see Drew Borner kicking off. Looks like a line drive kick out there, fielded by number 3, Cole Poglashek. Flag on the play. Poglashek's pushed out around the 35-yard line by his own sideline. And let's see what this flag is as we look to the white hat. They're going to talk it over. They'll discuss it.
Looks like a hold.
Holding on Washingtonville. It's going to bring back their return a little bit. Something they probably didn't want to see, especially after, a little bit of a rough start to their first offensive set, and then Warwick gets on the board quickly. It's currently 7-0, a little over 8 minutes left here in quarter 1.
Seems like they're doing a lot of rushing plays, like up the middle, same play. We'll see a different combination of passes. We'll see.
Well, I mean, I've been up here for about 20 years, and, when I was in high school, it was all wishbone, running offensive plays. Then guys started going to the spread. I remember like Coach James Sierra really made the spread good here, and other coaches started to kind of follow that. And so it's funny, I was watching the NFL the other day, and they were talking about how like the spread offense, these wide receivers, these athletic guys, kind of that sets up the run now.
Yes.
And I kind of feel like that's the theme,
Yes.
Just put athletes where they can make plays, and I feel like on the pro and even college levels, they're drafting these athletes not to be the workhorse running back, but to be like the wide receiver to make a stud play.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see what the Wizards can do here. Okay, handoff up the gut. I didn't see what number that is. Looks like the same suspects. Number 2. That's Ryan Lombardi.
Again, we got Ryan rushing it up the middle. Washingtonville really likes to go off their flow of their going forward.
Okay, here we go. 2nd down situation for the Wizards. Looks like they're about 2nd and 8. Okay, you see the Warwick defense lined up there. Washingtonville head coach is Anthony Finocchio. Here we go. Right on the snap. That's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. Got some good yards. Justin Hurd in on the tackle. Good for a few yards. Looked like it's about 3rd and 4 for the Wizards.
Yeah, we got Justin Hurd making the good assist tackle there, keeping it only to a gain of 3.
In the bottom of your screen there, you see number 3, Nick Nicosia. He's one of the defensive backs, getting some PT tonight. Let's see if he can make a play here on the defensive side for the Cats.
You got to play both sides of the ball here. Really had a nice, strong run in the first possession.
Let's see if the Wizards put a passing play together here. As you see, number 62, Jake McVeigh, who's a defensive lineman and offensive lineman for the Wizards. You saw him in the huddle there. There's Tyler Ellis lined up as an outside linebacker. Okay. Up to gut. That's number 5. I don't think Jake Piero's number has been called yet.
Up the middle.
Looks like that'll be a Wizard first down.
Again, we got a combo tackle featuring Alex, and we got Matt on the tackle as well.
First down Wizards from their own 32-yard line.
First down, Wizards.
I think that's the first down for the Wizards of the game, as you see Coach Finocchio signaling play calls to his quarterback through the headset.
We'll see if Washingtonville really likes to run the ball.
Taking their time in the huddle here, making sure they get that play set. And here we go. The Wizards' helmets, if you glance at them, look like the Rams a little bit, or maybe the Chargers. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I was thinking about the Chargers, yeah.
Running play, gang tackled, 44 in on that for the Cats. Also number 7, Declan McCurdy. Big team effort. A lot of names we're calling for the Cats tonight.
It seems like Warwick's game plan is to keep everything in front of them. Since Washingtonville is going to keep running, then Warwick's just going to keep putting guys on the box, keeping the running back in front of them.
It's going to be about 2nd and 5 for the Wizards. And they're going to the traditional huddle offense here. You know, that's a good thing to do if you can really wear the team down with your running game and you just kind of kill clock. And maybe that's part of the game plan. They see number 6, Nate Constable. See Nate all over the hallways. I believe he's a sophomore. Yes, he is. He's 6'3", 175. So he's definitely in the bright future of the Warwick Wildcat football program. That's going to be, looks like to be a first down for the Wizards. And they will move the chains. First down, Washingtonville from their own 44-yard line. As you see, number 50 coming off the field for the Cats. Max Kruger. That's Max Kruger, just ran off the bottom of the field. So what do you think so far about this drive, Brendan?
It seems
4:25 left. What do you think about this drive for the Wizards?
It seems like Washingtonville was finally trying to find their offense now. The first possession, they couldn't run the ball. Now they're getting back-to-back first downs here.
So the word on the streets is that their team is big, that they're big boys out there. So maybe they're trying to wear down the Cats, as maybe the Cats is trying to use their speed and athleticism more.
Trying to physically go downfield, winning the line of scrimmage.
It's early in the game here. Let's see what happens. Look like the Charger helmet. There you go. So, hand off to the running back. Number 5, Jake Piero. Good for a couple yards.
Number 5, Jake Piero.
2nd and 8 for the Wizards. Beautiful night here at the Ash. It's a little overcast. Looks like the threat of rain. Okay.
Skies looked like it was going to rain, but we get good so far. Hopefully it stays like that.
There's Coach Finocchio again yelling to his huddle, calling in the plays. There's some of our staff. There we go. There's DJ Chris on the left. As we see the sidelines of the Wildcats. There you go. It's a pitch back to number 5. He's a big boy, close to the first down, about 2 or 3 yard short. Number 3, Cole Poglacek. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 3 for the Wizards.
Washingtonville now is really trying to wear down Warwick's defense with the run aid. This time we got a pitch off to the right, gain for 33.
Chain crew looking really good tonight. That's a key thing to do. All right, as we look at the Warwick sidelines, once again, there's the Hells Bells Beltall, love it. Little AC/DC, big third down situation here. Can the Cats make a stop? Warwick faithful on the sideline, the teammates. Tell them they see Coach Chirico urging on this Coach Batafio, just from number 72. He's the offensive line coach and a middle school teacher. Up the gut again. Looks like it would be good for a Wizard first down.
Right from the head, right from the formation, you knew that it was going to be a straight handoff and get the first down.
They got the first down.
So they're using their size to try to wear down the Cats defenders.
And this isn't good for Warwick's offense because they're now they're not going to be able to drill on the field. They're going to be off field for a while. They need to get on the field, get plays in, and get that chemistry in.
Nobody's called a timeout yet. 2:44 left in quarter one. And this clock is steadily rolling here. Yeah, nothing fancy being done by the Wizards. First down from the Wildcat 45-yard line. Looks like a pitch out. That's number 26. We see his number called. Breaks a tackle. Forced that out the Warwick sideline. Gets into a little extracurricular with some of the Warwickian players. So that's number 26, Dominic Gennaro, who's a slot receiver and also plays safety.
This time we had a pitch off to the left. Looked like it wasn't going to go anywhere, but still able to get a couple yards.
Yeah, no, they actually got a lot of yards. They look like they're about 2nd and 2. Clock stops because it was the play went out of bounds. And Washingtonville is establishing a nice drive here with some traditional football. They say the cheerleaders, they must be really happy to be back out here. Like I said, they weren't here at the Valley Central game. We kind of missed them. And there's the classic C. Ashley Morgan Field scoreboard with Coach Batafio right below it. And also number 62 in the backdrop. That's Jaden Velez.
Looks like we got offsides here.
Offside, Warwick.
Wow, that's a kind of a nice break for the Wizards, and it'll give them a first down. Nice break for them.
Can't be killing yourself with penalties here. Got to stay disciplined. Something that cost the Giants last night.
I didn't watch that game. I actually watched the half. I saw McLaurin had that touchdown. What was the final score, 30-29?
Yes. Lost on the last second field goal.
Yeah, I'm sure Giant fans are upset. I saw something with this since the Odell playoff game with the Miami boat thing that they're like 18-49 since then.
Yeah.
All right, back to the action here at C. Ashley Morgan Field, though. 1st and 10 for the Wizards from the Cat 35-yard line. Drops back with pressure. Oh, he's pressured. Kai Bahanicki is pressured.
Yeah, Alex putting the nice pressure on the junior. First time we've seen Washingtonville pass tonight.
Yeah, they went for their pass play and it went bad. Tyler Ellis in on that play was supplying the pressure. A little outside linebacker pressure with 1:42 left. Wildcats 7, Warwick 0. I don't know if you know this as well. Warwick is AA this year and Washingtonville is A. Traditionally, these guys we used to be in League 2 or Division 2 of the AA, and there was always a big rivalry in multiple sports. Basketball, when I coached track, it was always a big rivalry. So, still a little rivalry, but they're technically in different classifications this year. This will be 2nd and 10 for the Wizards. Handoff up the gut.
Washingtonville was able to get the quick runs up the middle, get the gain of 5, and like you said, wearing down Warwick's defense.
Looks like it'll be about 3rd and 4 for the Wizards as you look into their huddle again. And there's DJ Chris.
And it looks
like
like
that bell toll.
It also looks like Washingtonville is trying to pass as little as possible. Try to save it as a last resort.
Yeah, well, they were pressured by Tyler Ellis, so the pocket kind of collapsed there. But hey, they tried to mix it up with the pass play. Here we go, big 3rd down for the Cats on defense. Bahaniki under center, hand off to number 2. Big tackle by number 50 for the Cats. Max Kruger in on the play.
Nice stop by Kruger. One of my keys, winning the line of scrimmage, and that's what he did right there.
Max Kruger is a senior, great kid. He used to work at Waitson's. I've had him a couple times. I actually saw him in the hallway today, and I was like, hey, Max, how you doing? You finally a senior? And I said, good luck tonight. And I think he's pretty pumped up for this game.
Definitely.
A lot of home games this year at the Ash. There's 5 of them. We're in the second of those 5 home games. We'll see if the Wizards get a playoff here as the first quarter clock winds down. 15 seconds left. They've been taking their time with the play clock. Washingtonville has been on the field a lot longer than the Cats, but they have not punched it into the end zone or through the uprights during this first quarter. But they're finally in Warwick territory.
They're going to have to find a way. This drive has been very successful for them, but they keep having plays where they just only go 2 yards. Washington, they need to have a big play in this drive.
Okay, 1.6 seconds left. They'll get a playoff. Kai Bunnicky rolls out. Incomplete. First quarter will end. And I think that was 4th down. I think the Wildcats will take over on downs.
When you have a craving for fresh, delicious food made to order quickly, look no further than Greenwood Lake Bagels and Bakery for eat-in, takeout, or delivery 7 days a week. Our bakery offers fresh, store-made muffins, cookies, cupcakes, pies, custom cakes, and so much more. For many years now, Greenwood Lake Bagels and Bakery is the go-to place for bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch specials, baked goods, and dessert. Family owned and operated, Greenwood Lake Bagels and Bakery is proud to be a member of the Laker community. We are open 7 days a week to serve this community breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dessert. Enjoy our food here in the store, outside at our tables, or delivered to your home, office, or boat. Treat yourself, your family, and friends to breakfast, lunch, or dessert from Greenwood Lake Bagels and Bakery at 93 Windermere Ave in Greenwood Lake, or call us at 845-595-1688, or visit us on the web at gwlbagels.com.
We're back. Second quarter. We just missed a Nick DeMarco intended pass for Nick Simonetta. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cats. They have a 7-0 lead. They just took over on downs at the end of the fourth quarter. We're switching the field position, and they are on their own territory. The Wildcats, that is, starting from their own 35-yard line.
Looking to see Nick Simonetta hopefully get a lot of targets this possession.
DeMarco rolled out in the shotgun as we see a shot of the sideline there. DeMarco's pass puts it up in the air. Intended for number 21, Chase Fogg. That's incomplete. Nick DeMarco just threw over him a little bit. It'll be 3rd and 10. The Wildcats are really going for it. They're going for these deep bomb connections. I like the aggression. You know, one of those connects, it's a big play, and you're in Washingtonville territory, or maybe you break it for a 6.
Yes. DeMarco has a strong arm. You know, he can sling it down the field.
You know, he also gets a lot of the games I've seen, some good pass protection, and you got to give credit to the offensive line. You know, the guys like Felix and Wilbur and, you know, Joe Santiago and those guys. There's DeMarco rolling back. He's going to dump it out, and that's the number 20, Dan Thorson, the running back, and he's brought down at the Wizard 42-yard line. Move the chains, 1st and 10 for the Cats, and they're in Wizard territory.
Nice play by Thorson, really showing off his elusiveness there, picking up the first down. Big play.
I like Dan Thorson. He actually lives pretty close to me, and he's a quiet kid. He's kind of humble, and I like that. And he plays hard and runs hard. He's been a very big contributor here in the first 3 games of the Wildcats football season.
Brings a lot of energy to the team, gets everyone hyped up.
That's Owen Hoyen lining up next to DeMarco. He's also a good backer as well. He's a junior. DeMarco throws it to his right. Number 7 not looking. I would call a pass interference on that. Let's see. They throw the flag. Looks like it's going to be a pass interference.
We got Aiden Marmo on the coverage. A little bit of a grab on this jersey.
Pass intended for McLaughlin, and I think he always called that when the body contact is there and the corner does not turn to look at the ball.
Yes.
Yet they're always going to throw that at any level when that happens, in my opinion.
Yes, 100%. If it's hand funny, different story, but grabbing a jersey all day.
So the ball will move up to the spot of the foul. Just waiting for the official here to spot the ball. And that'll be at the 24-yard line of the Wizards. Yes, I just heard a fellow broadcaster for TVQ, Jim, the color guy, said DeMarco looks comfortable. I would have to agree with that.
Yes.
Oh, great fake. But Washingtonville in pursuit. Number 1 in on that. His name is Jack Del Judas.
I was waiting for the read option to come out. Not successful there, but nice to see the game plan, the offensive playbook being shown there.
They bring him down for a loss. And Nick was running the ball a lot last week against the Gladiators. Him and Owen Hoyen, a steady diet of them in quarter 3. And I think he's really feeling that. He's a big kid. He's a power kid. He's got a good arm. He doesn't mind taking the rock on the run when he has to.
Very similar to how Cam Newton plays in the NFL with Carolina all those years.
So you see Nick, Dan Thorson looking to the sidelines for signals as we get a shot at the cheerleaders before this play goes off. Whistles. Timeout Wildcats. Greg Sirica wants to talk it over. So with 10:23 left in the first half, Mighty Might night here at C. Ashley Morgan Field. The Wildcats cling to a 7-0 lead. Why do you think Sirico called a timeout here, Brebs?
I think Sirico, we've been a little sloppy those past couple of plays. I think he wants us to run something smooth, get the offense going again, because Washingtonville, they dominated the time of possession throughout this game so far.
Yeah, and when you're only up 7-0, and there's still a lot of game left. I mean, there's 10:23 left in the first half, and you don't get the ball a lot, you want to take advantage of those times you get the ball. You see Brad Garsha, who graduated here. He was a great quarterback himself. I used to call him Section 9 Tim Tebow. He's on the staff now, and he's a special ed teacher in middle school. Nice crowd here tonight. Oh, there's our producer.
Hello,
right
Mr.
there.
Ciccone.
Mr. Ciccone coaching up the kids, and we got a great shot of the crowd as the Hay song plays in the background.
We got packed bleachers tonight.
You know, Friday Night Lights are great, and I wish I had them as a kid. I did get to go back to my high school 5 years ago for a sports event, and they put turf in and they put lights in. But we used to play on Saturday afternoons. And let's see what Brad Garsha and Coach Sirica have drawn up here for the Cats offense, because it looked like they were scheming something up during that timeout. Let's see what they drew up here for the Cats. DeMarco, that's to Justin Hurd, number 22. He's brought down by number 20, Troy Single Burnett, and number 3, Cole Poglashek. And I think they barely reached the line of scrimmage there.
You see DeMarco getting the ball off quick, trying to get out to Hurd. Couldn't get anything, though, there.
The Chains crew gave him about, indicating that they got about 2 or 3 yards. Looks like it's about 2nd and 8 for the Cats. 3rd and 8, excuse me, 3rd and 8. DeMarco, goes up to the line, but then runs back into the shotgun. Thorson lined up to his right. He rolls back. Deep pass. Nobody there, really. Looks like it's picked off by number 84 in the end zone. And it is. That pass was intended for Justin Hurd. But number 84, Sean Davis, is there. And that's a big momentum swing for the Wizards.
DeMarco,
and they'll get the ball at their own 20-yard line and to start a drive here with 9:36 left in the first half.
DeMarco was trying to feel a little bit, get that 50-50 ball downfield, but this time was not successful.
Well, the ball was thrown to the center of the field. Justin was a little out on the route, so
you have to hold the safety there, and he did it.
I like the strike. I like the aggression, and hopefully that won't hurt the Cats too much here. Got a crowd shot there. Those fluorescent green shirts really stand. Oh, a little beach ball action, yes. Nice crowd here at the Ash tonight as we discuss the Friday Night Lights. Here we go. Let's see if Washingtonville can start up a drive here. They just keep giving the Brock to Ryan Lombardi. He's their workhorse. They got a couple other guys that, Kai Bahaniki is their quarterback, and number 5, Jake Piero, is in the mix, but Ryan Lombardi's getting a lot of touches here.
Warwick's defense trying to stay strong here. Got off to a really good start.
2nd and 8 Wizards.
And will Washingtonville keep going with their run up the middle, trying to go pass?
Okay, 2nd and 8 for the Wizards as they approach the line here. Handoff again. Tackled by number 53 for the Cats. Who was that, Brebs?
We got Matt and Jake Dury on the tackle.
Matt Amataro and 44.
And again, like I said, right before the play, run up the middle.
35 Wizards, clock at 8:30 here in the second quarter.
At some point, Washingtonville, they're gonna have to have a big play. They can't just keep doing runs up the middle, even though it can work sometimes. At a point, they're gonna have to not be predictable, because if you're predictable, you can't go anywhere at all.
Well, if your team is big and you're wearing a defense down, it could work. But you got to get some first downs here, and you got to get back in the Warwick territory. Let's see what the Wizards draw up here. Heineke on the kill. I think he fumbled the ball and then fell on it. Kai Heineke, yes, and he just downed it and sat on it.
Made a smart play, not trying to give him a turnover.
Yeah, 4th and 5. I really don't see them going for it here. Looks like their kick team is out.
Yeah, it looks like the punt
and they will
team
punt
unit.
this ball away.
We got Justin Hurd on the return.
Justin Hurd has been a steady return man for the Cats. His brother was a return man last year. And that's James McGinnis back to punt to the left of the screen. Oh, man, almost blocked by Dury. And the ball is going to roll out at the Wildcat 48-yard line. As you see, number 63, Salvatore Mendola.
Not a very good punt right there. Barely got it past midfield. Warwick is set up for a nice drive.
Yes, that's good news for the Cats. There's Brendan Bauer, newly hired teacher. He played here for a couple of coaches, and he was a great quarterback when he was a sophomore. And he also played with another staff member, John Garza Jr. Yeah, the Cats got lucky in that turnover. It didn't really hurt them because they got the ball back. Let's see what they can do here. I'm sure the Cats like to get a score. You know, even if they don't get in the end zone, they do have a good field goal kicker in Drew Borner. Okay, they're going to give the rock to Thorson. Thorson is kind of swung around by his jersey by number 1, Jack Del Judas. I mean, he barely got past the line of scrimmage there.
No room for error there.
Actually, he was brought back a yard. Looks like it's 2nd and 11 for Warwick.
Looks like a little bit.
Might even be 2nd and 12.
As he comes off the field now, looks like a little bit of personnel change.
You got Owen Hoyen lined up next to DeMarco. Fake to Hoyen. Here comes DeMarco. He rolls around, but number 55 is not biting, Mario King. And I'm going to tell you, the Wizards' defense is holding their own here in the second quarter, slowing down the Cats' high-powered offense.
Yes, see, both defenses have really stood out. Trying to keep this game close and in range.
Third and 11, 3rd and 12 still. No gain there, really. You know, when you start 5 or 6 yards back and you do the shotgun handoff, you pass 10 to Ryan McLaughlin. I'm pretty sure it's caught and good for a first down. Diving catch right on the 40-yard line. Great athleticism by Ryan McLaughlin. He's been a savior for this team so far, making big catches. Against Valley Central, it was a big third down situation. Instead of going for a quick out, they threw a deep ball to him, and he's down, and they ran the clock out. And that was against Valley Central 2 weeks ago. Ryan McLaughlin has come up with some big plays. That's a big third down conversion there for the Cats.
Yes, it is. A little bit of quarters were played a little bit back there. Opened up McLaughlin for the easy catch, first down.
There you see Owen Hoyen lined up in the backfield behind DeMarco in the shotgun. Now he lines up to his left. Number 11, Nick Simonetta, also on their right. Hoyen on the take, spins, and he's brought down by Cole Pogolchek. Let's see where they spot that ball. They're going to spot it just inside the 40, between the 39 and the 40 of the Wizards. Not much yardage there. 2nd and 9. 2nd and a long 8, I would say.
Washington try to hold their own at the line.
DeMarco again barking out signals, then rolls back that shotgun. Hoyen. There's DeMarco. Steps back. Pass is intended for, I'm not sure if it's intended for Hurd.
It looked like it was supposed to go to Fogg, but ball
I don't know if
slipped.
that was batted or something. I don't know where it went. Yeah, Fogg, 21, was on the left sideline there, and he just looked back to the sideline. So it's 3rd and a long 8 for the Cats. I would say it's a big 3rd down for both teams as we have 4:43 left here in the second quarter.
Watch out for the deep ball here.
DeMarco to the sidelines, got Justin Hurd trying to break a tackle down at the 19-yard line. First down, Wildcats at the Wizard 19-yard line. Big 3rd down conversion from DeMarco to Hurd.
Not the big play I was expecting, but a really key play to pick up the first down, keep the drive rolling.
It would have been nice if they can keep the clock running. They marked him out of bounds. Okay, so big play for the Cats. It would be nice to be up by 2 scores. There's the clock. The clock's run. I didn't think he was out of bounds. Okay. We got DeMarco and Thorson lined up to his right. Hurd. There goes to Thorson. Good camera work there, and number 55 will be in there again, Mario King for the Wizards. Mario King's not really biting on these runs. He's in there on some of these.
Yeah, and Warwick's like really trying to push it down through Washingtonville's throat.
DeMarco looked to the sidelines for the play call. Looks like they're taking their time with this play call. Chase Fogg lined up on the right side now. Thorson, Justin Hurd in there again. There's Christian Felix, 73 on the O-line. He can push some boys back. I've seen him do it. DeMarco rolls back. Pass intended. Almost caught by number 11, Nick Cimetta. He almost Odell Beckham'd it with the other hand. Odell went left one-handed. He almost went right. Good athleticism for Simonetta, but he could not bring it down close to the end zone.
Almost had a highlight play of the night from Nick right there. You saw Nick DeMarco there. He hesitated a little bit to throw the ball, waiting for Nick to get downfield.
Definitely would have been a first half highlight type catch, but they didn't convert it. 3rd down, Cats. There's DeMarco looking to the sideline for the plays. It's DeMarco, Thorson. There you see number 11 across your screen, Nick Simonetta, he's lining up on the other side now. I would do the same thing to the other side. Let's see if they do it. Looks like they do. He rolls out to his right. Pass intended, Simonetta. Believe it's caught. Clock's rolling. Catch. Close to a first down. Let's see if they'll move the chains.
They give him the first down.
First down, Wildcats. There we go. We're in business now.
It
Should be 1st and goal. They're inside the 10-yard line.
This time they go to the right side, and the same play basically picks up a first down to Nick Simonetta.
I think that play was running a little more crisply, and they converted it, so that was good. The clock's running, 3:17 left, 7-0 Cats, 1st and goal. As you see the cheerleaders there. DeMarco is going to take it himself, fake the handoff. DeMarco into the end zone. Touchdown, QB1, number 12.
Oh, that has to be a huge spark for this offense. Senior QB running in on its own, read option, get through everyone. Big play right there.
Big play for the Cats. I think QB1 likes to run it in. I've heard him talk about that. And you see the coaching staff is happy. You see DeMarco there on the sidelines getting some high fives from his teammates like Joey Krasnowitz. And here's Drew Borner on for the point after touchdown. And you have Hurd holding. Kick is up. It's good. 14-0 Wildcats with 3:07 left in the first half, and the Cats got to be feeling good as they run off the field. Brendan, what do you take away from that drive, my man?
I take away really good leadership by Nick DeMarco. They stalled a little bit, but once they called a timeout, regrouped together, figured it out, got big plays out to Simonetta, who picked up that huge first down, and it led to Nick DeMarco having an easy rushing touchdown.
They look happy on screen as you see Felix and the boys there. I kind of liked how Sariks and Brad Garsha on the staff got together for a timeout. They called some aggressive plays, and they stuck with the plays. They didn't panic, and they got into the end zone with that big pass to Simonetta on the right side, and then Nick DeMarco on the run-in Good job by coaching staff, trusting in their personnel, and they're really gelling. It's good to see. It's the third game. It would be great to get a victory here and start off 3-0 as the cheerleaders are happy. And there's Coach Patafio on the sidelines next to number 40, Shane Crane. All right. The vibes are good here at Wildcat Country. We got Mighty Might football at halftime. That's the future Warwick Youth. You can see the signs that were there before game time where it's like warwickyouth.org football. Cheerleaders are back after being quarantined, and here is number 19, Drew Borner, for the kickoff. They sometimes use Tim Leonard to punt as well. Deep kick, fielded. Oh, pushed down pretty hard there, number 3. Number 3, Cole Pogleshek, is pushed down by Warwick. Number 28, Ryan Fleming. I got Ryan in class. I'm sure he's pumped. He loves football.
It looks like, I've noticed every time Washingtonville has returned, they've muffed like the punt, the
There's Nick
kickoff.
Simonette at the bottom of your screen. Yeah, you think that might be a little nervousness?
Yes. Played under the lights, obviously. Huge crowd here.
Yeah.
Packed.
I knew they played Middletown, and Middletown won by a lot. And I heard Rich Arnott talk on a broadcast for TBQ about Middletown is back. And I briefly talked to the coach up top about how many games they played. He said 1, they lost to Middletown. So they haven't had a lot. This is our 3rd game. This is only 2nd Washingtonville. I think they had to deal with some quarantine issues. So that might be a factor in their play now as well. Hey. No, there's a laser pointer out there. Tell them to stop the laser pointer, somebody. Can you tell them to stop the laser pointer?
I'm on it, John.
All right, here we go. Little technical difficulty in the booth here as we were trying to work out some stuff between the officials, the PA, and guys up top. So we're back here in Wildcat Country. As you saw Jake Durry, the linebacker, line up. Okay. Pass intended for the left sideline, incomplete. Kai Bahinicki's pass is incomplete.
Intended for Jack. Could not come up with the catch. Washingtonville, they need to get something going before halftime because they have had nothing going their way so far.
Mm-hmm. Got 2:34 left. There's a little stoppage in play because a little minor issue that has been taken care of over the public announce addresser. And here we go. Okay. Wizards up the middle again. Gang tackled and once in again on there, 44 and Jake Durry, and 43 for the Cats, Jake Rooney. Team effort here tonight for the Cats in the first half. Let's see if the Wizards can get on the board.
Watch the run up the middle.
4th down, 4th and short for them. Somebody moved. I think it's going to be on the Wizards as they. Oh,
No,
it's on Warwick.
I saw Max jump a little before.
That's a nice break for the Wizards. That's a nice break. I mean, you give them some life here with 2 minutes left in the half. They're in their own territory, but
Can't have that if you're Warwick. It's
yeah,
4th
they're
down.
on the 37-yard line, and you give them a first down now. Okay, let's see if Washingtonville can conjure anything up here. Once again, up the gut. I think that was Jake Piero this time.
Back to their favorite play, rush up the middle.
Yup, 2nd and 9, I want to say. I haven't seen the spot yet. That even might be a little generous as they barely get past the line of scrimmage. They used to see 43, Jake Rooney lining up. He looks kind of pumped. All right, they roll back.
Got a flag.
Flags on the play. That's number 15 on the initial tackle on the quarterback, followed by number 26. So Adam Miller and Alex Nedersmith contributing to the Cats. Flag. Let's see what's going on here with the flag.
Called illegal contact on the offense.
Looks like there's some confusion on the field right there. There's Jake Durry to the right of the screen, looking tired. He's putting it all out there today.
Excuse me, illegal motion.
Motion on the Wizards that will bring them back. And, they get this gift, with this Warwick penalty, and then they just kind of give it right back. And now they're from their own 33-yard line.
Can't be committing penalties.
So it's going to be about 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13, 1:22 left in the half. and they're already down 2 scores. So that's something you don't want to happen if you're on offense. Okay, 2nd and long for the Wizards. Kai Bahinicki passed off to number 5. That's Jake Piero. And then just a lot of activity there as Jake Derry is there, pushing him out towards the Warwick sideline. I think he didn't even get to the Wizard line of scrimmage.
Great job by the Warwick's defensive front, keeping them in front of them, make sure he's not getting any yards.
And it's going to be 3rd and 12. Clock's running down here.
Huge.
40 seconds left. Let's see if this is the last. This is probably the last play for the Wizards of the half. Rolls back to pass. Oh, who's in there? A lot of pressure. Oh, he eludes the tackle. Justin Hurd steps up to bring down Kai Bahinicki. Definitely shy of the first down. He brought him down around the 39-yard line. I like how Justin came to help out his teammates. But there were a lot of Cats in hot pursuit before that. I think one of those guys was 25, Nick Lamaro.
Morrow getting some action here.
Timeout on the field. I'm not sure who called it, but I was thinking the Wizards to put my head down for a sec. 20.9 seconds left. Cats up 14-0. Humid night here at the Ash. But if you're a Warwick fan, you got to like what you see so far.
Definitely. Defense is playing out of its mind right now.
I like how there's so many numbers of Cats that we're calling on the plays here. It's a total team effort. And
yes.
If you're Coach Sirico, you got to love that. I mean, it's we're not in the same division anymore in Washingtonville, but it's a pretty good rivalry. Wizard Wildcats rivalry. It's been there for 25, 30 years, maybe longer. I've been in the district. This is my 20th year. And, they've always been a rival. So looking forward to a great Mighty Might halftime. Those kids get really excited to run the field, and they're the future here. And the Warwick Youth Football Program has really been pumping things up lately.
Yes.
If you noticed, the youth cheerleaders are with the high school cheerleaders. And during the warm-ups, the youth football kids came out with the varsity squad. So that was a really exciting time. There's Coach Finocchio for the Wizards, urging his team to, get something positive done here before the half. They're going to punt 54, James McGinnis. Hurd's back for the Cats. And let's see if we can have a clean ending here to the first half. Hurd's going for the flag on the play. I don't know if it was an early flag thrown. No flag on the play. I thought I saw it come out, but it did not.
Would have watched it if it was mouth guards came out.
Oh, it was a mouth guard. Okay. Good thing I got good vision here from Brebs and PA announcer Chris Andre. Thank you, gentlemen. I got a Mighty Might looking in the booth right now. He's ready to go. He's ready to go for halftime. Mighty Might action is so fun. So fun. It's the future. They just love getting out there and running, and it's great. There's Sue Abel, our trainer. She loves helping out the athletes of Warwick Valley, and she loves her training program here in Wildcat Country.
She does a lot for athletes here.
Okay.
Big help.
I think you saw Brad Garsha giving some final instructions to Nick DeMarco. There's 12 seconds left here in the first half. Brad Garsha was a quarterback here. He also played at Warwick, so he can give some great advice there to QB number 1, number 12 in the program. DeMarco rolls out. Pass intended and caught to number 11, Nick Simonetta. He'll be down at the 30-yard line. There's 6.1 seconds left. I like this aggression by Warwick. Maybe they can get a quick score here. They got a great field goal kicker in Drew Borner, so even if they don't get in the end zone, maybe they can put 3 on the board and make it a 3-possession game. I mean, that would be great.
Yeah, I like as you said, their aggressiveness. Put as many points on the board as you can.
Call a timeout. You see Sirico and Brad talking it over. I love it. A little communication. Okay.
No point of slowing down.
The offense seems into it as you see Dan and Nick DeMarco listening to instructions. Okay. Whole group collaboration effort here. There you see number 65 for the Cats in the end, Tim Wilbur, lineman.
Could see DeMarco take a shot at the end zone, maybe just get him like a quick play, set up like a easier field goal attempt.
I don't know. I think you just take a shot at the end zone here with 6 seconds.
That's what I was thinking.
You gotta get out of bounds really quick. So if you go to the end zone, maybe you go to one of the sides.
Yeah, sideline throw, or obviously the end zone throw.
I just like how they're going for it, trying to get a score. This reminds me of like something Belichick would do. He's just very efficient, doesn't waste time. There's Christian Felix, number 73, big junior. Christian loves football, had him in sports history, did his presentation on football, big Giant fan as well. All right, so let's see what the Cats do here. DeMarco, Thorson lined up. You see Hurd on the wideouts, and I think that was Simonetta to the right. They're going to go for a big pass here. Go for the end zone. Pass is up. Caught by Simonetta. No flags. Touchdown, Wildcats! I love it. Aggressive play call. That's what you want to see here at the Ash.
Oh, my goodness. We saw Nick Simonetta having a great first half, and DeMarco giving him a perfect pass. Simonetta lighting it up, touchdown before half, going up big.
Big touchdown. It's going to be a 3-possession game. Brad is really celebrating with his quarterback and his team, and I love that play call. Awesomeness. Awesomeness. Gotta love that. Let's see if they can convert the extra point. Borner is 3 for 3 tonight. Warwick's going to go into the half up 21-0, feeling great, and hopefully they can keep this momentum going into the second half. So as we end the first half here, we got the Wildcats 21, Wizards 0. Mighty Might Night here at the Ash. We'll be back for the third quarter.
Welcome to New Hearts, the home source. Here at our store, you'll find a variety of items featuring children's toys, jewelry, kitchen tools, and everything in between. Found something that's really caught your eye? Come speak with one of our staff members. They're passionate about their jobs, and you'll find they're always willing to help.
I love working with everybody. They're super friendly, super knowledgeable of what's going on, and they always have a plan, and it's always something creative and new.
One of the things we take pride in is our window displays, where we showcase unique merchandise you can find at our store. And the best part about these displays is that they're constantly changing throughout the year. So stop by often to see and enjoy our one-of-a-kind window dressings.
You know, over the years, the store has developed and redefined itself over and over. And that's what's always been exciting about having a business in a community like Warwick. You know, it's always changing, there's always something new. It's an exciting place to live, but it's also really great to have a business here.
New Hearts has been run by Michael Newhart and his 2 sisters for over 35 years and counting. So please come support our local business. We'd love to have your patronage. For more information, you can call New Hearts at 845-986-4544 or email us at info@newhearts.com. New Hearts, the home source.
Welcome back to C. Ashley Morgan Field as we start the second half with the Wildcats with a commanding 21-0 lead. Halftime was very exciting. It was Mighty Might football out there as we try to help our Warwick youth football program, the future of Varsity. And you see the warwickfootball.org sign on the bottom, and everything is kind of flowing here right now. Let's hope the Cats keep the momentum. You see Tim Leonard at the bottom of your screen. He's a punter, hasn't seen much action tonight. There is Nicosia, number 3. He's all pumped with his wet hair. And you see the Wildcats on the sideline. They're very happy. You know, there's Ryan Fleming, and then you got good old number 58 enjoying everything. And things are good so far here. So, Brebs, why was the Cats so successful in the first half?
They were so successful because one of my keys was winning the game, not only just winning the line of scrimmage, but also Nick DeMarco was really like getting a lot of chemistry going with Nick Simonetta. Simonetta had a huge second quarter. We saw that at the end of the quarter when he threw it up and DeMarco and Simonetta caught it.
Yeah, and everything is rolling right here in Wildcat country, and let's hope they keep it rolling. There's some of the sideline guys. There's our sophomore friend, Nate Constable, and there was a lot of shots of 77, Jacob Geibel before. As we get the shot here, there's the crowd. Everybody's loving it. Nice R&B's being blasting, and here we go here. And it looks like Ryan Lombardi will punt this ball, kick off, for the Wizards to start the second half. Here we go. There's our cameraman, Connor O'Regan, we saw briefly. And here is the kickoff. Fielded by, I think that's 20, Dan Thorson. Trying to break tackles, and he's brought down at the Wildcat 41-yard line. In on the tackles, number 1 for the Wizards is Jack Del Judas.
A little bit of a low kick there.
Low kick, Del Judas will start, will get the ball to the 41 for the Wizards. I'm sorry, the Wizards kicked off. Dan Thorson returned the ball to the Warwick 41 as Warwick, with a 21-0 lead, will get the ball back. So that's nice. And now if I'm the staff here, I try to kill a little clock. I throw a little Owen Hoyen in the mix, Dan Thorson. Maybe I get DeMarco to run some keepers, and we'll see. Oh, fake. And pass. Pass is complete.
Intercepted.
Intercepted by the Wizards. Is that number 6?
Yep. Davon Bear.
Devin Bear on the interception, and it's right on the Wildcat 49-yard line. That could be a big momentum swing here.
As you were trying to say, trying to get the Wildcats to kill the clock, throws a costly turnover.
Let's hope it's not costly and the Cats get the ball back, but that's not something you want to do. As you see Christian Felix there, briefly at the bottom of the screen. Okay? DeMarco doesn't seem too concerned. I'm sure he's not happy about it. He's got the cool poise going on there. And the Wizards will start the ball on their own 49-yard line, see if they can put something together here. So there you go. Handoff. I think it was the number. Was
ball
the number
came out.
2, and the ball came out, and the Cats are celebrating like they have it back. And number 15 emerges from the pile, Adam Miller. Are you kidding me, Brebs?
Wow, get it right back. Recovered by Fred from Green Lake, Adam Miller.
Nice. Well, when you talk to Adam later, tell him good job.
I will.
Because he might have saved the momentum for the Cats.
Very
The Cats will start from their own 45-yard line here. Not much clock has came off in the third quarter. There's 11:36 left, and we still have that 3-touchdown lead. DeMarco with Thorson lined up. Fake hand. Oh, Thorson gets it. They fooled the cameraman. And I think he's tackled in the backfield by Del Judas for Washingtonville. As you see Nate Constable with his hands up, like what happened. So Nate is going to get some reps here. He's going to be a wide out. Got Ryan McLaughlin at receiver. Nate Constable is going to line up on the far side from us towards Washingtonville. And DeMarco is waiting for the play call. There's Owen Hoyen. He's going to give Dan Thorson a breather.
We're going to see, hopefully, DeMarco not throw a turnover and just take care of the ball.
Yep, second and long for the Cats. DeMarco under pursuit, and he's just going to throw the ball away.
Got a late flag here.
Do you think that's a intentional grounding? I didn't really see a receiver around him.
I thought he got the ball back to the line of scrimmage.
As you see the white hat by Christian Felix there.
Yeah, it looks like
they gave him a grounding.
Rowdy, yeah.
Yep, they gave him a grounding, and I like, you know, you watching a pro game, they're probably not calling that, but
nah.
But the rule's a little different on the NFHS level. We just saw Jaden Velez briefly on the screen, 62, and that's not too helpful for the Cats. I mean, they got a third and about 24.
Not only is it 10 yards, so lost it down, too.
Yeah, that's a tough penalty, man. They're going to air it out here. They're going to see. Oh, they go deep to Ryan McLaughlin. Ooh. Ball is overthrown, and Ryan slides down at the 31-yard line. In pursuit for the Wizards are Aiden Milmore and Jack Del Judas.
Got it. DeMarco had a really nice pass there, but McLaughlin fell down. His momentum made him trip over his own speed.
Fourth and long, and we're going to see Tim Leonard punt. It's funny, I was talking to Tim. He was listed as number 13. on the roster, but he switched to number 27.
Yeah, he switched up.
We figured that out during the first game, but I like Tim. He's a good kid, and let's see if he could punt it deep here into Wizard territory. Not the best of snap. He gets it decently high. Lands in front of the 40-yard line. It's going to roll, and it's going to roll and down at the Wizard 33-yard line by Justin Hurd. So the Wizards will start from their own 33-yard line, down 3 scores with just over 10 minutes in the third quarter.
You got a good bounce there. Looked like it was only going to go like around the 40-yard line. Bounce for another 9 yards.
Oh, no, that's. Okay, so the Wizards will start here from their own 33. First down. Now, if I'm Washingtonville here, I just want to try to have a good drive and get a score any way possible.
Yes. They've been not past midfield a lot.
So here we go. As you see DeMarco and Simonetta talk on the sideline briefly. Oh, a pitch back. It is dropped.
Looked like Washington were trying to do like a double pitch. Did not work.
Yeah, I think Cole Pegelshek tried to receive it, and then the ball skirmished out of bounds. It's going to be second and about 17 for the Wizards. As you see the cheerleaders on the bottom of the screen trying to rally the crowd and get this Warwick defense going, who has a very good situation for them right now.
A little bit of a questionable play call there. You're down 21-0. You're doing trying to do a trick play. I guess you're just trying to get the offense going, but did not work at all.
Yep, I don't think it's quite desperation time, but at this point, you really want to get a play that's going to help you build momentum here early in the second half. They're going to revert back to the running game, okay, and that is Jake Piero.
Again, more rushing plays up the middle. It seems they're sticking to it and trying to pass, again, as little as possible.
Small gain, third and long situation from their own 31-yard line. There's Ryan Lombardi, number 2. He plays both sides of the ball. I wonder if they all have their names on their jersey, just like some of them are folded up, you can't see it. Yeah, I think he's one of the few, or maybe they just have it tucked in. All right, here we go. The Wizards will hit the line of scrimmage here. Third and long. Just over 9 minutes left in quarter 3. Let's see what they draw up here. Oh, in hot pursuit is Jake Rooney. And number 53, he's going to be pushed out by Tyler Ellis.
Okay, we saw Kai
on the Warwick sideline, but that was a pretty good play, which is close to a first down.
Good.
And he got the first down. Great play by the Wizards, so there's that momentum that they need, Brebs.
Yeah, Kai got a really nice strong run there, setting up a good first down. But where they build off it?
Out of bounds, they killed clock. I mean, they're going to need clock if they want to get back in this game.
We might see, at some point, we might see a deep play from the Washingtonville.
First and 10 for the Wizards from their own 44-yard line. Okay, Kai Bohinnicki on the center. Little motion there by 22. Brent McLee. Once again, they went to the run. Short gain in on the tackle for the Cats is 53 and 58. Matt Amataro. And Kyle Sass. I'm sure he's happy to get into the game.
Yes, he is. Nice, solid tackle there. Again, Washingtonville just keep doing the same thing, running up the middle.
So about 2nd and 8 here for the Wizards. You see Coach Finocchio urging his team, a player to switch sides, one of his receivers, to line up on the right, and they're going to run it. I believe that's number 1, Jack Del Judas. I don't think I've seen him run. I'm sorry, that was number 7, Aiden Milmore, as Tyler Ellis getting in on the play again. Tyler Ellis' number has been called out a lot by us on the defensive side.
Yes, him and Justin Hurd had a really nice tackle there.
3rd and 6 for the Wizards. As you see, number 55 for the Cats on your screen. Kieran Correo. Kieran's a great kid, good lacrosse player.
Yes.
I also see him once in a while across the street at St. Stephen's, being an usher. He's a good citizen. All right, let's see what the Wizards can do here on 3rd down. Oh, a little trickery. Kind of like that play. That's number 26, run the ball up the Warwick sideline.
Nice play from Washingtonville there.
Great play. That was Dominic Gennaro on the pitch.
Nice fake pitch, switch right to the right. Picks up a solid gain. It looks like we got
Declan
35.
McCurdy tried to throw him out of bounds, and they got a first down on that. The Wizards
give
are
him the
moving
first
the
down.
chains here. And with 7:27 left in the 3rd quarter, and they're in Warwick territory.
They're starting to get something going. Keep rushing it up. They're out there like expanding. They're not just rushing up the middle. They're like moving it, rushing to the left, rushing to the right.
They're going to mark that ball at the Wizard 44-yard line. 1st and 10. I'm sorry, at the Warwick 44-yard line. So good. The Wizards are in Warwick territory. You see a crowd shot briefly right there. Okay. Oh, another pitch out with a fake handoff. Looked like Del Judas. Looked like that was number 1.
The exact same play, but this time they go to the right.
But they went to the other side. They went to the right.
And then we got Jake Durriff, the big hit at the end.
Jake's been in the mix a lot. I think that kind of gave some starting players a breather, as you see number 23 for the Cats come off the field. All right, so we got 2nd and 6 for the Wizards. They're putting together a decent drive here in the 3rd quarter. You know, sometimes you got to go in the locker room, make some halftime adjustments. Some coaches are great at doing that.
Yes.
And Coach Finocchio is showing that to us right now.
He is.
Flag down. Looks like it's going to be an offsides on the Cats.
Pushing the ball farther into Warwick territory.
Yeah. So now it's going to be 2nd and short. And that's very fortunate for Washingtonville as they're putting together a drive here. A game is never over. You know, even though you have a 3-score lead, you still got a quarter and a half left to play, and anything can happen.
All about that momentum. Can you ride with it? Can you not?
Big running play up the middle. Dury in on the tackle. Justin Hurd in on the tackle.
And again,
but the chains will move, and it'll be another first down for the Wizards on this methodic drive that they're involved in quarter 3.
Once again, trying to do like some old school football, just kind of power rush, being physical. Looks like they're going to keep the same game plan throughout the rest of the half.
1st and 10 from the Warwick 39-yard line. Well, you got to go with your strength. If your strength is size and power, that's what you go with. Got to play to your personnel. You got to coach to your personnel. That's what I think the Wizard coach is doing here. .5:30 left. 1st and 10 for the Wizards. Oh, strong running. Ball almost came out. They went for the strip. Didn't happen, though. I see some sportsmanship. Looked like Ryan Lombardi to me.
Again, we got Ryan rushing up the middle. Trying to go for a strip there. Held on to the ball somehow.
That's going to be a 2nd and 3, it appears to me. 2nd and 4, I would say. Just under 5 minutes left. And Washingtonville has pretty much possessed the ball almost this entire quarter so far.
They are eating up that time of possession.
There you go, number 26 in motion. He gets the pitch. He's trying to turn the corner. He did a little bit. Good for a first down.
Gets the first down.
Push out of bounds, late on the play, Declan McCurdy, but that's going to be a first down, and that was run by Dominic Gennaro.
If he doesn't step out of bounds there, he had a walk-in touchdown.
You know, I think he just ran out of real estate. It's kind of hard to tell from where we are. I mean, you got to look at the monitor, but he got pushed out. It's really hard. Like on the pro levels, you can't turn the corner like that. Everybody's fast. But if you're that much of a better athlete at this level, you can sometimes do it, and Dominic Gennaro almost got away with it right there. So the Wizards getting a little confidence here with this drive. Okay. 1st and 10 from the Warwick 15.
Fumble is a snap.
Fumble! 26 on top of Tyler Ellis. Tyler Ellis comes up with the ball. And that's just got to kill you if you're in Washingtonville.
Oh, that is awful for Washingtonville. Finally putting together a good drive, driving down to the 20-yard line, and then just to end up giving the ball away. Common theme throughout the game. Warwick's defense has been on fire.
You're in the red zone. You're Washingtonville. You possessed much of the clock for at least 7 or 8 minutes. You see Justin Hurd celebrate there. And that's just got to be killer for them. So Warwick will get the ball back around the 16-yard line with 4:16 left and a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. As you see the offense, Nate Constable will come on. Nick Simonetta will come out on wide out. We got Chase Fogg who will play the offensive side of the ball. We saw him early in the 1st quarter, but he's sometimes a cornerback as well. And that's a handoff to Owen Hoyen. Okay, barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, if so at all.
As we near towards the end of the 3rd, start of the 4th.
I'm sorry, he got about 3 or 4 yards on that. So it'll be about second and 6 for the Cats.
Wouldn't be surprised if, like, towards the end of the 3rd, start of the 4th, Warwick starts using their utility, trying to get everyone involved.
You're seeing a little bit of a mix of that already, but throughout these 3 games, they've used a lot of their personnel, and I think that's kind of the key to their success. You don't have everybody playing both sides of the ball, Ironman football. Marco in the shotgun, Hoyen to his right, Ryan McLaughlin at the bottom of the screen. Pass off to Hoyen. Didn't really get much. He actually got brought back a yard or 2, and it'll be about 3rd and 7 for the Cats.
Got tricked there. I thought DeMarco held on to the ball.
I think the cameramen did too, the camera people. That even happens in the pros sometimes. It's not an easy thing to do. We want to thank our production team and Mr. Ciccone for putting this 2nd production of Warwick Valley football together.
Very grateful.
Here we go. Shotgun formation, and this time we have Hurd. No, I'm sorry, that's Thorson lined up next. Looks like there's a little confusion with DeMarco on the Warwick sidelines. I don't know if we're changing a play call, and they're going to call a timeout to talk this over. You see the Warwick O-line. He's doing a good job tonight. Tim Wilbur and Christian Felix, and they're really protecting DeMarco. He really has not been pressured a lot. He's had a nice pocket. So we've seen this a couple times tonight where Sirico, Coach Garsha get together, and they change the offensive set. And, you know, it was successful that one time when they threw the touchdown to Nick Simonetta right before the 1st half. You see the cheerleaders, they're happy to be back. There's Drew Borner warming up in case he gets to kick a field goal. I know he's pretty serious about his kicking. He's a big hockey fan as well. He's a Devils fan. Not good for you?
Not good for me. I'm
who,
a Ranger
who do you root
fan.
for?
Ranger fan.
I'm an Islander fan. I'm kind of a fair weather fan, though. I mean, I followed them in the 80s. They were a dynasty, and I was disappointed that they lost Game 7 of those Eastern Finals on a shorthand goal. But, hey, here we go. Back to the action. DeMarco deep, trying to hook up with McLaughlin, just a little too deep as the ball comes down at the 46-yard line of the Wizards. They took a deep strike, and I think, Brad Garsha likes making those calls.
A little bit of an overthrow there. I wasn't on the same page with McLaughlin.
Might have been a little happy. As you see Derry running back to the line of scrimmage there.
And sometimes when you're up by this much, you're feeling it. You just want to let it loose.
Well, they've been playing like that all year, and, you're not always going to hit those strikes, You don't have Drew Brees throwing to Emmanuel Sanders, It's high school football still, and these guys are still developing. Borner on the punt, and the fair catch is called by Cole Pogelchek. He's doing it all. Slot linebacker, he also on the kick return. And the Wizards will take over the ball at the Wildcat 47-yard line with 2:15 left in the third quarter.
We have a Washingtonville kid who's down by the 10-yard line. You'll want to see that.
Let's hope he's okay. Both teams taking a knee. Last night there was a bad injury in the Giant game. Did you happen to see that?
Yes, I saw.
What was the player's name again?
It was
an old lineman. I think he was a rookie.
Yes. Well, he played last year too.
Oh, did he?
He switched from lineman. He went to center.
I don't remember his name, but he got a big reception.
Yes.
Wildcats clinging to this 3-score lead, 21-0, 2:15 left in the third quarter. Eventful halftime. Human night here at the Ash. Okay, so he's being helped off by the trainer, and the crowd is applauding. And he's got a good friend and teammate in Nicholas Amante, number 77.
Very good sportsmanship by Warwick, all taking a knee.
Yeah, you know, we're playing an amateur game here, and even though there's a lot of contact and there's some violent motions, you don't want anybody to get hurt. So I feel like the scoring has really slowed down here because you had that methodical drive, and then you had the fumble and recovery by Tyler Ellis, who's had a nice game tonight.
Also, the stoppages stops the momentum.
Yeah, I agree.
Makes you have to kind of restart again with your offense.
So the Wizards will take the ball over at they got a punt return, and they will start off from the Warwick 47-yard line. And you see number 7 there for the Cats, Declan McCurdy. So let's see if this Warwick defense can step up here and get a stop. Kai Bahinicki under center, hands the ball off. Didn't really they got maybe a yard or two. And in for the Cats in the tackle is Matt Amataro.
Nice by the front 7, just keeping the running game contained.
I thought Washingtonville had that nice momentum when they were doing the fake runs and those pitch outs to guys like Dominic Gennaro. And they even got Dake Del Judas in the mix for one play, who really is playing defense more. And they had some momentum going. Let's see if they can mix it up a little bit here. 2nd and long. Another handoff up the middle. That was Kai Bahinicki. I guess he kept the ball there. Not a lot of yards. And you see Matt Amataro tap Jake Rooney on the head saying, good stick, Jake.
Gotta just keep with her if you're Washingtonville. That last drive, I know you gotta go down all the way to the 20, turn it over, but just gotta let it go, keep going.
3rd and 4 for the Wizards at the Seven Nation Army plays, which always reminds me of the World Cup. I was waiting for the AC/DC bell toll. Here we go. Very low snap. Handoff. I don't know. A little look. Number 5 looks very frustrated. Jake Piero. Little to no gain. It's gonna be 4th and 4, 4th and 5 for the Wizards. If I'm them, I would just go for it. Let's see what they do here.
Nothing to lose here. You're down 21-0.
You're in Warwick territory. I mean, a punt's not really gonna do that well. That much, if it's a touchback, they're back at the 20. So, yeah, they're going for it.
Yeah. Too close to punt, too far to kick. Field goal.
And the third quarter clock is winding down. We got about 17 seconds. Let's see if they get the playoff. I think they'll get a playoff. Not looking too urgent, though. And there's 7 seconds left on the clock, but they'll get a playoff. The pitch out to Gennaro. Good for a first down. As the third quarter comes to an end, the Wizards will get the ball, will maintain the ball with the first down. Third quarter action here from the Ash. Warwick 21, Wizards 0. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Sealy & Derlin has been a trusted 4-generation community-based insurance agency since 1934. Located in the heart of downtown Warwick, New York. The moment you walk through the door, our staff greets you with a smile. We value serving our community and give back in many ways. We pride ourselves on learning and understanding the individual wants and needs of our clients. Our staff works as a team, making sure your needs are our top priority. We work for you, not the insurance companies. We are with you through it all. No consulting fees. Our professional counsel comes with the policy. But what separates us from other insurance agencies? We represent dozens of insurance carriers to match the best price and coverage for your specific business and personal needs. No need to waste your time with an automated recording. Our licensed and experienced professionals will make sure you have the right protection in place to protect your assets. But don't take our word for it. Let our many satisfied customers speak for themselves. Choose Sealy & Derlin, your one source for all your business and personal insurance needs.
Fourth quarter action here at the Ashley Morgan Field with Warwick up 21-0. Clock currently at 11:40. Second down for the Wizards, 2nd and 9. And they are starting with the ball from they started on their first down from the Warwick 36. Wizards yet to get on the board. They put together a great drive in the third quarter, but a fumble recovery by Tyler Ellis put a stop to that. Let's see if they can get on the board here as they are in Warwick territory. Big run. Big run. Jake Piero. And in on the play, it looked like number 3, Nick Nicosia, on the initial contact from tackle. But that'll be another first down as this big Wizard team is trying to grind it out and get into the end zone for the first time tonight.
Yeah, nice run there. Washingtonville, they're really trying to score now. Desperation coming to the start of the fourth quarter.
Jake Piero's been pretty tough all game. I also would like to say that Dominic Gennaro's been tough. And looked like the Warwick staff is trying to coordinate something with the booth up top there briefly. And here we go. 1st and 10, Wizards. Run up the middle, kind of hard to see. That's number 5, Jake Piero again. I want to say that Dominic Sirico was in on that tackle, number 32.
Coach's son.
Good job, Dom.
Dad's proud of him for that.
Dominic Sirico and the Sirico family are all great kids. Gregory's a great kid who's currently playing at Cortland, and I've seen him at the Warwick Youth Football fields reffing and helping out, and actually helped me move into my house a few years back with a couple of his teammates, Joe Miller and Sebastian Pelez. I'll remember that for the rest of my life. It was a good moment. All right, here we go. Wizards looks like to be 2nd and 5 for them. Ball was dropped. He retrieves it. Pretty much a waste of a down. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Actually, 3rd and maybe 6 now. And the Wizards just can't afford to make mistakes like that.
Oh, no. They cannot. They're having trouble holding on to the ball. The nerves are very setting in.
And there's that AC/DC bell tell I love so much. All right, big 3rd down here for the Wizards. You'd like to get on the board with 9 minutes left in regulation. Kai Bahinicki with the handoff to Jake Piero. Wildcat defense, a big stand there.
Not much there.
53, but I saw 58. Kyle Sass with the stick there.
Kyle Sass with the tackle.
Once again, it's good to see contributions coming from all over the place. The Kyle Sasses, Dominic Sirico, Owen Hoyen, Nate Constable. Declan McCurdy's number was called a lot tonight. A total team effort. You got to be happy with that if you coach Sirico.
Definitely. You love to have your whole team involved, your whole team making plays when it counts.
All right, 4th and 4 here for the Wizards. They really need to convert this. I mean, they're in Warwick territory in the red zone.
Got a little bit of a gain.
I think that was Ryan Lombardi. And
spotted that.
It's going to be a first down, first and goal for the Wizards. Let's see if they can get in. They're on the Warwick 5-yard line.
Just close to the goal line. And by the way, they're game planning.
So
I definitely see a run.
They're kind of wearing down the Cats a little bit with their size. You know,
like you said.
The Cats are using all their personnel, which is great to see. Let's see if Washingtonville can punch in the end zone here in these 4 downs. We got a timeout in the field. Timeout Warwick. Maybe they're talking about personnel or some sets. And I think that's a good timeout call by Coach Rico to talk it over, see what they want to do in this first and goal situation with 7:24 left in regulation.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Washingtonville is having another good drive again, but gotta hang on to the ball. And also on the other side for Warwick, stay how you've been playing the whole game, like causing, not beating yourself, because that's how Washingtonville has been playing, beating themselves with all the turnovers.
So defensive coordinator Eric Rosa is giving the game plan. He was in the middle of that huddle, and he's instructing his team about what he wants. They're keeping Jake Dury on the field. They got Devin Kick on the field. Nick Nicosia is at corner. Declan McCurdy is on there. So they're bringing back some big personnel. Adam Miller, your friend, is on there. Oh, we will rock you. Can you hear the stands rocking? I can feel them.
It, yes.
You can feel them. We're part of that, yeah. It's kind of like, in the 86 World Series after Game 6 and you're Keith Hernandez and you're under the box seats because you went to the clubhouse and you felt like the stadium's going to collapse on you. I've heard that story numerous times, but it also was emphasized on a 30 for 30 special called Once Upon a Time in Queens that aired Tuesday and Wednesday night.
Yes.
Here we go. Can the Wizards punch it into the end zone? Let's see what they can do here. 7:20 left in regulation, and the touchdown signal is called. Wizards get into the end zone, and they have to feel happy. Jake Piero, who's carried the rock a lot tonight, gets into the end zone, puts 6 on the board for Washingtonville, and I'll give them some great credit for that methodical drive.
Finally, we got some points for Washingtonville. 7 minutes left. 2 minutes game.
And they're going to go for 2 here, it looks like.
2 minutes a game. Not over yet.
It's never over. So they're going for the 2 points. I don't know what the strategy is here. Sometimes high school teams don't have strong kickers. That actually was common back in my day. They go for the 2-point conversion, and it is no good. No good. Valiant effort, but they're stuffed. I think a little frustration there, and I'm pretty sure there was Jake Pierre on the carry. I'll give Washingtonville some credit, though. Great drive.
Yes, definitely. Finally putting a strong drive, putting points on the board. They're making this game relatively close, but still got a little bit to go. Plenty of time left.
15-point difference here at C. Ashley Morgan Field with 7:15 left here on Mighty Might Youth Night. So, Brendan, did you ever attend these games as a fan before we're in the booth here?
I have. Well, freshman year, I've gone to 2 of the games. In both games they went to, they won.
What's the atmosphere like usually?
Oh, it's awesome. The weather was nice. There were good day games. Crowd filled up a little bit, so that's awesome having everyone cheer.
Do the fans get rowdy and Coach Carter has to come in and settle things down?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah, he does a great job of keeping this place calm.
Yes.
And, and in step and in line, and we appreciate Coach Carter. Yes, I miss him in the booth here, but he comes in, checks in once in a while, and I appreciate that. This game and all games is broadcast on WTBQ with Rich and Jim, and they love calling. And Rich Arnott is also a Section 9 aficionado who has a website called teampages.com/teams/950879, and it's got the history of Section 9 football. He was talking to me about that earlier, and I was super impressed. Maybe I'll check it out. And he was really into it. As we see the punter, James McGinnis, setting up his tee and he's going to do the kickoff. It's got to feel good to kick the ball off after a touchdown for the Wizards.
See, with their offense, Washingtonville's offense.
Would you onside it here just for the heck of it?
It looks like they did it.
Oh, so
a little bit of a squib kick.
Squib. That's going to be filled by Simonetta. He's on the return. He's going to try to turn to the corner and run to the left side. He's got a few people to beat. Can he do it? But the Wizards catch up to him, led by number 63, Salvatore Mendola. And Warwick will get good field position here with 7 minutes left in the game.
Nice return by Simonetta on a squib kick, too.
Sometimes the returns just work out with the angles and stuff. I remember Logan Hurd's return last year about Kingston. It's like he went right and everybody bit.
First touchdown
and then
of the
there was
game,
really
right?
no blocks, and he just kind of ran to the left side and scored. It was like the momentum that football was back in the fall 2 seasons during spring. You and I were on the call. It was very exciting.
Yes.
It did feel a little weird initially to be, in the spring and not seeing leaves on the trees. But it was a great moment here for the 2020 campaign. And Logan Hurd's a great kid who's currently at Cortland. There you see Nick DeMarco, Dan Thorson lined up to his right. Justin Hurd, Ryan McLaughlin. Passes to McLaughlin, out to the sideline. And McLaughlin just lowers his shoulder into Troy Singleton Burnett. Not a first down, but looked like he's trying to make a statement there. And Justin Hurd is being the voice of reason and saying, calm down. Justin Hurd's father also played with Dennis McLaughlin and Coach Chirico on teams as well. And the Hurd family actually started. They did communications and they did broadcasts with guys like Damon Amendola, who's now a sportscaster who has his own show on the CBS Sports Network. So a lot of history here in communications and sports.
Yes, a lot of connections.
In the Warwick Valley. Okay, see DeMarco in the shotgun. Oh, and he's going to go to his left, looking for Justin Hurd. Justin Hurd is pushed by 26, and he'll draw a flag. Dominic Gennaro made a bad decision there. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike. I mean, you try to let that go if you're an official. You understand the Wizards are upset, but that's just not smart football there. But I guess it's frustrating when you're down.
Yes.
But the Wildcats will take that. That only helps their cause.
Got to keep your emotions in check. It's like you said, it's an emotional game. Frustrated, but got to stay level.
Not always easy. As you see Nick Simonetta looking to the sidelines for instructions. Nick's an impressive football player. He's very tough-minded, man. I've seen him, take some hits and give it back to some defenders, and I'm really impressed with his grit.
He balled out in the second quarter.
Yes, he did. And he almost made that Odell-esque catch. All right, so 6:30 left here in regulation. Warwick holding on to a 15-point lead. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line of the Wizards. As you see DeMarco on your screen with Thorson lined up to his left. Low snap. DeMarco with a quick strike. Out to the left is caught by Nick Simonetta.
DeMarco with a bullet pass there to his wide out.
I guess it was incomplete because I don't see them moving the ball up. It was complete? Excuse me, was complete?
Yes, they moved up the ball.
It just looks in line. It looks in line with the same marker, with the 1st and 10 marker. So it's still 2nd and 10 to me. I think it was marked incomplete. I didn't see the ball move up.
Yeah, you're right.
Here we go. So it's 2nd and 10 for the Cats. 6:10 left. DeMarco fake to Thorson. He keeps it, and DeMarco's a big boy, and he's going to be brought down around the 13-yard line and gain some yardage for the Cats.
Looks like a late flag here.
Late flag. You think it's another unsportsmanlike?
It might be.
Let's see what they call here. There's the lead official, man with the white hat. They're talking it over. They're pointing to the Warwick sideline as they see Chirico trying to understand what the call is.
This time it's
unsportsmanlike on Warwick. I didn't catch what number or who did it. Sure, Coach Chirico's not happy about that.
If it happened right in front of the Warwick's bench, hard to tell.
I mean, that's going to bring them back 15 more yards. I mean, with plays like that, you're just letting the Wizards back in the game.
Yeah. Can't let them back in the game. Literally my third key of the game. Got to close out the game. Got to stay disciplined.
Now you got a 3rd and 14 situation. And yes, the officials really are going to have to take this game over now and keep it sane and keep it calm. DeMarco. Quick slant. Picked off. Very fortunate. Number 20 for the Wizards is still up as the Wildcats are in pursuit. And they push him out of bounds at the 43-yard line of the Wizards. Big play, big momentum swing. Unsportsmanlike penalties, an interception. And Nick DeMarco has 3 touchdowns, but he has 2 picks as well.
Costly turnover right there. You're giving Washingtonville momentum. Don't let Washingtonville hang in this game.
Yeah. You saw some sportsmanship there as DeMarco reached out to Jake Piero, number 5. I like to see that. And Washingtonville has life here now. The Warwick defense will be back on the field. I think most of their first team personnel is on. As you see Dury, Tyler Ellis, you see Adam Miller, you see all these people on the field. You need to preserve this victory. Victories don't come easy there, Brebs.
No, they don't.
There's Nick Simonetta getting a little breather.
Chirico is not going to be happy with the penalties that are killing Warwick.
Well, hopefully the defense can come up big here, as they have come up pretty big all night for the Cats. Let's see if they can keep doing it. Oh, step back to pass. They're going to number 20. Overthrows him. Nick Nicosia didn't make contact. Looked like he did. And that's going to be an incomplete pass intended for number 20, Troy Singleton Burnett, who made that interception.
His first deep ball of the night from Washington.
Well, I like that idea. I think Troy Singleton Burnett's an athlete, and they just inserted him at wide receiver, and they're like, hey, let's make a play here. Let's take a strike, because time is kind of running out. The clock is stopped. 2nd and 10 with 5:19 left for the Wizards from their own 41-yard line. Kai Vahinicki still under center. And little pitch. Didn't really see who sit it. I was looking at the monitor. And Jake Dury in on the tackle. And once again, Jake Piero on the carry. Dury is really working hard tonight. He's in on every play. He's playing both sides of the ball. So you got to commend number 44 and his efforts today. I know he's really excited for the season, and he's stepping up tonight. I see a shot of the crowd there briefly.
We're definitely going to see a lot more passing plays from Washingtonville.
3rd and 7 from the Wizards. They don't look too urgent, though, getting back to the huddle.
Nah, under center.
There you go, rolling back to pass. He's got number 3. Catch is complete at the 32-yard line, so Kai Vahinicki connects with Cole Pogelchek. Gritty play. Just out of the reach of Declan McCurdy's hands. And Wizards are in business again. 1st and 10 from the Warwick 32-yard line.
Cole wins the hand fighting there on the long pass. It gets the nice adjustment.
Yeah, Cole, these kids are pretty tough, man. They're playing both sides of the ball. If you look at the roster compared to Warwick, I mean, they barely have 30 kids, if that. And, it's tough when you're playing both sides of the ball, Ironman football. Oh, mishandled fumble recovered by Dominic Gennaro. And that little miscue is going to hurt the Wizards. We'll stop the clock, though, and there's 3:46 left in regulation with Warwick clinging to a 15-point lead.
The fumbling issues have been killing Warwick. The fumble issues have been killing Washingtonville.
Yeah, the game is getting a little sloppy. It's getting a little out of hand.
Reminds me of Daniel Jones every game for the Giants.
I didn't want, I don't know, excuse me, I don't know how many NFL games you watch, but did you think the play was sloppy overall or crisp? I guess that Thursday night game, the Tampa Bay Dallas, was exciting. I didn't stay up for it.
The back-to-back Thursday night, both games were like very entertaining.
Yeah, that's what the NFL wants, you know.
Yes.
The primetime entertaining game. Pitch back. Oh. It was tipped and recovered by number 5, Owen Hoyen. Number 8, Tyler Ellis, who's going to take it to the house. And I think Tyler Ellis is now a candidate for player of the game honors. Big fumble recovery for the touchdown. Everybody's jumping around here at the Ash. They'll put 6 more points on the board. Big play by Ellis.
That might be the exclamation point. Now it's a 3-possession game. Tough now.
You think the nail's in the coffin, huh?
I think the nail's in the coffin. Turnovers killing. Fumbles killing.
So I guess they're going for the point after touchdown. You see the O-line personnel coming in. Christian Felix, 73, 77, Jacob Geibel. I'm not sure. It's Borner is out there. Hurd usually holds, but I can't tell if that's him right now. And we'll get this extra point underway. Kick is up. It is good. And Borner is 4 for 4 on points after touchdowns. The VC game, he missed one. I'm not sure what he did against Goshen, the Spirit Trophy game. So the Warwick momentum is rolling. That's a great shot there. There's a scoreboard. The lights have gone down here at this Warwick Valley night. And the feeling in the crowd and the sidelines for the Wildcats has got to be a good one.
Definitely. You saw the whole team celebrated after that huge run back.
Senior Chase Fogg ran back. This is Brendan Bauer commanding the troops. I think Brendan Bauer is the special teams coach. He's probably commanding them for their play. And let's see if they will switch personnel here. There you see the WV carved into the hill, just below the scoreboard and the flagpole, and people having fun.
So
there you see Coach Bauer, and there you see Nick Nicosia, 43 there, Rooney, Borner, Ryan Fleming's number 28. And unless something really, really bad happens, looks like the Warwick Wildcats will move to 3-0 as Borner places the ball down for his kickoff.
Brother last year, Brendan Fleming, senior, graduated also on the team last year.
Okay, here we go. Borner will kick off. Ball's caught by the Wizards. That's it looks like it says number 6, Devin Bear. And he's pushed out around the 40-yard line. Late flag. Let's see what happens. Looks like it's a late hit, maybe on another unsportsmanlike. Let's see what the officials call here. Yeah, I thought that was a decent return. Wizards got to be tired. You got a lot of guys playing both sides of the ball. That's never easy.
Physically and mentally. Fumbling problems.
Football's a game, too, that's got a lot of physical activity and a lot of grit. And when you're losing, and you feel like getting beat up physically and mentally. So it's tough. So I give credit to all these high school athletes out there who put the pads on and lift the weights and do those 2-a-days on those hot August days. All right, so Washingtonville will take over at the Wildcat 45-yard line.
Washingtonville hopefully will try to put a good drive, try to end the game nicely.
Well, I think right now what you want to do is just, not give the ball back to Warwick on offense. You just want to make a drive, maybe get some points, and leave on a positive note and something you can build on for your next contest.
Definitely.
Oh, you saw the lineman get pushed. Good run here to the outside. Jake Piero. pushed out of bounds at the Warwick sidelines, and they're happy about that.
What are a few bright spots for the game? For
Ryan Fleming in on that play.
For Washingtonville.
Yeah, that was Jake Piero.
Yeah, Jake Piero. He's had some nice highlights here now and then.
I mean, he's had a lot of carries. As you see, Rosa urging on the defenders, and he's putting in some substitutions, trying to get everybody in the game. He brought Jake Rooney back in on this package.
If I'm correct, I think he had the lone touchdown for Washingtonville too, right?
Yes, I believe he did. Jake Piero. I guess the lightning bolt is a wizard lightning bolt.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of the San Diego, LA Chargers.
Yes.
Yes.
Not in San Diego anymore.
Yeah.
Played at SoFi.
No more San Diego. Handoff. Piero. Up the gut, pretty strong, running over the Warwick defenders. Kieran Correo in on the tackle, and Jake Rooney. 2 minutes left in regulation.
Got Jake Piero down.
Another player down, Wizards. These kids are tough, man. They're playing both sides of the ball. We just hope for the best here.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Jake Piero is getting up and running off the field. You love to see that. He's a very tough player. He's got a touchdown. He's all over the field for the Wizards in this effort. So you got to commend him.
Definitely.
.201 left here. Warwick up by 22 points. 2nd and 5 for the Wizards. I mean, the Wizards are in Warwick territory. 15 more yards are in the red zone, so maybe they can get another score here. In motion's number 3. Pitch back to him. He's going to the left sideline. He's got real estate. And that is Cole Pogelcheck in for the touchdown.
Subbing in for his injured teammate, Jake Piero. Touchdown was for him.
And I think Coach Chirico and Coach Rosa gave some guys that didn't get to play a lot to get them to get in the game, and that's great sportsmanship shown by the Wildcats. And you have a touchdown by Cole Pogelcheck, and I think they're going to go for 2 again here.
Yes, they are.
Go for 2. Get the 2. Onside kick it. Quick strike. Is anything possible here in the last 128?
I think.
I mean, if they get the 2 here, they're down by 2 scores.
Game 8 over 2 triple
Hope
zeros.
for the best, right? If you're the Wizards.
Yes.
And it looks like Jack Del Judas will run the end zone and get the 2 points.
You have a 14-point game now.
2-possession game. Give the Wizards some credit there as they are not giving up, and then they fought back. So with 1:28 left, the Wildcats will get the ball back. I mean, you got to try an onside kick here. Do you not?
Yes.
Am I wrong there?
You definitely.
All right. All right. Make it exciting. There's some Wildcats there. They seem pretty confident. They seem pretty happy. Number 4, Anthony Marcano. I recognize him from the hallways.
You see with like some of the levels with onside kicks, the rules have changed over the years.
And you show a little clip of those Wizard cheerleaders. Really haven't seen them all night. Okay. Here we go. 1:28 left. Let's see here if they squib it onside. Let's see what's happening.
Either try to bounce it off the ground or like kick it high up in the air. Hopefully one of the faster guys at Washingtonville can like run up, try to like make a play.
Well, you got to kick the ball within like what,
10 yards.
10 yards, but to me, you got to kick it down within that first 5 yards. But sometimes it gets away from them. You got to practice it, and you got to hope it bounces high. Oh, right to 56. Ooh, gets hit hard.
Caught it with one hand.
That was pretty impressive.
Yes.
I think that was Ben Cloutier. It looked like number 56. 58, excuse me. Or was it 56?
Covered by Kyle Sass.
Yeah.
I
think 58, Kyle Sass. And that was a very athletic play. And he got hit pretty hard on it as well. So 1:25 left. The Cats will take the ball over from around the 42-yard line.
It looks like Warwick's about to stroll to 3-0 on the year.
Well, I think they can just, kneel on it now for each play and run the clock out. Let's see what they do. I mean, most likely in this situation, they would go to 3-0. Oh, they go to a handoff play. And it's given to Owen Hoyen. And pretty good running. His helmet comes off. Yes, Owen Hoyen's a nice flag. Did I see a late flag there across the screen? Looks like it's on the Cats. It's on the Cats.
Would it
He
be a
pointed
face
to their
mask
side.
penalty?
I didn't really see it. I don't know. No, he pointed to the Cats.
Oh.
Pretty sure. There's Nate Constable, number 6, kind of talking about it. We're looking at the man with the white hat. Oh, it's personal foul.
It is against Washingtonville.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably on the face mask because his helmet got ripped off.
Yeah. There you go, Brebs. All right, so with 1:16 left here. That's a fortunate penalty for the Cats. It'll move the chains up even further. And they will start. They have a 1st and 10 from the Washingtonville 37-yard line. As we see a quarterback replacement here. Is that Adam Miller in the center? 16? 16.
Yeah.
Joey Krzyzanowicz, sorry. Adam Miller's 15. And you should know that because you're friends with him.
Yes.
Amir Najafarpour, former U.S. history student. Yes. And I'm sure these Cats are excited to be on the field as number 24 raises his hand in the air, Thomas Spain. As the clock ticks down, 42 seconds left. And I like how these second squad guys are running plays. Good to give them experience. Maybe they're underclassmen and they're on the varsity gridiron as starters next year.
Yes.
Coaching staff looks pretty happy. As you see them at the bottom of the screen. Got Sirico Patafio, Brad Garsha. And this clock's going to run out. They'll get one more play off with Joey Krasnowitz in the shotgun formation. And he's going to hand it off to Owen Hoyen. And a little extracurricular, well, not extracurricular, but it took him a while to get down. And this game is pretty much over. 1 second on the clock. Wildcats are gathering around Greg Sirico. Final score here at the Ash on Mighty Might Night. Wildcats 28, Wizards 14. Warwick goes to 3-0. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the postgame.
When looking to purchase a home, it's not just the building or the property that always matters. You need good connections with neighbors, lovely views, a great selection of businesses, and a welcoming community. This is Kim Corkum, and she's been working with customers to help make their dream come true, whether it's buying, selling, or renting.
Hi, I've known Kim Corkum for over 10 years. She's one of the best real estate agents in Orange County. She just recently sold my house in Warwick and is working with us to find us a rental until we can figure out what we want to do in the future.
Kim grew up here and continues to be an active member of the community. She wants others to be able to experience Warwick and enjoy all it has to offer as well.
Hi, I'm Kim Corkum from Keller Williams Realty. I've been a realtor since 1998, born and raised here in Warwick, and I absolutely love Warwick. From the Warwick Farmers Market to our St. Anthony's Hospital to our Warwick schools, this location, this area is amazing. It is welcoming to all, and I'm extremely happy and excited to show you our lovely Warwick Valley.
Whether it's getting in touch with nature, enjoying outdoor activities, or the bustling shops and restaurants, Warwick has something for everyone. Kim Corkum will help you find the perfect place to call home with expert guidance at every step. So if Warwick has piqued your interest, then don't delay. Go to kw.com and find your new home today.
Welcome back to the Ash for the Post. I'm Ryan Candy, and with me to my left is head coach Gregory Tirico. Got to be happy with this season. You're 3-0, great victory tonight. Tell us what's on your mind right now.
Listen, I'm just proud of our guys. They work hard every day. They put a ton of time in. They go to football camp. They lift weights year-round. They're best, and they deserve to experience these great nights in front of 3,000 people here at C. Ashley Morgan Field.
Coach, really quick, congrats on the Spirit Trophy coming back to Warwick. How was that parade last weekend?
Hey, the parade was great. I'm fortunate to be working in a community that loves football. It's great to be in a place that football matters, and I never take that for granted.
Coach, thanks for your time. Have a great weekend, and hit up that film on Sunday.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, with me to my right is Defensive Player of the Game, Tyler Ellis. Tyler was in on every play and had that great fumble recovery for a touchdown. Tyler, what was going through your head when you picked that ball up?
I haven't scored a touchdown in a while. I'm only a defensive player, so I picked it up, and I was like, I got to get going. I want this touchdown bad, and it iced the game, so we needed it.
Tyler, how does a moment like that feel now that you're a senior?
It feels great, that I hope that's not my only senior defining moment, but it's definitely one of them.
Well, congratulations on a great game. You guys are 3-0, and I got the offensive player in the game right next to Tyler. It's Nick Simonetta. Nick, you're a tough, gritty player. You had some great plays. You almost made an Odell type catch out there. How you feeling right now?
Great. I caught my first touchdown on Varsity today. It felt great. My guys out there balling with me. Everything, it just worked.
So, Nick, what are the goals for the rest of the season for you and the Cats?
Just catch more touchdowns, score more, just play. Let's have a great season.
Nick, thanks for joining us. Enjoy your day off, hopefully, and good luck the rest of the way. And we'll see you here in Wildcat Country.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, you heard it from Nick Simonetta, Tyler Ellis, and Coach Tirico. Brebs, let's break the game down. What did the Cats do really well tonight?
What they did really well is they really won the line of scrimmage. Dick DeMarco exceeded my expectations. Very happy from his play. I'm very happy how as a team we played so well, especially defense. We held them mostly throughout the game. It was scoreless until the fourth quarter, and I'm just very proud that we were able to get the victory, and a huge one too.
Well, you heard it from Brendan Brebs Rink. The Wildcats go to 3-0. I'm Ryan Candy reporting here from Wildcat Country. Catch us next time for our football progress on WVTV. Reporting for WVTV, I'm Ryan Candy for the Ash. See you next time.